Let's head back to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
I think last night's Super Bowl really proved that the run can only get you so far, and you even have to go beyond the scheme to win that type of game. And so for us to reach the Super Bowl, Kevin and Ken Dorsey is going to have to really go through a stretch where we have to be balanced but also be good at each thing. So not just depending on the run, but also be able to pass well and even design runs for Deshaun Watson and even doing some shovel, read options, zone read, everything to get Deshaun and the team in a better position to win football games.
So I always appreciate all the voicemails. Scott, I think the Super Bowl, I think it hit home with how important quarterback play is. That was my big takeaway.
Yeah, especially when you get late, right? Like, at halftime, I might have heard some of the analysts saying, "Hey, you got to get back to the running game," and obviously, that's part of it. And Christian McCaffrey had a big game, catching and receiving. I thought the Chiefs, they stuck with the run. There were some runs in the second half that didn't really hit, but they kept going back to it because you can't just drop back a million times, especially the way the offensive line struggled on the edges. Bosa had a huge game for the Niners. But when push comes to shove, when you need to rally, when, there's the 4th and 1, like even that call, I think it's really hard for a play caller to say, I'm going to hand it to my guy and we're going to run into the middle of the line. Like, that puts a lot of faith in a lot of people where if you roll out Mahomes, it's Patrick Mahomes, right? And he can either keep it or throw a 4-yard pass to somebody, which is why, right, it's the quarterback, and it de-emphasized the running game to at least some extent.